Hello, J Money Boy, and it's Nesta speaking. For those of you that are watching this right now, obviously we're about to start our podcast, or you're about to start enjoying yourself in the full long conversation with me and my co-host. Please, just a reminder, smash the like button, subscribe, and also you can leave a comment. Obviously, we're not forcing your hands to like our channel, but please do subscribe to our channel. And we appreciate everything that you put in the comment below as well, because we're going to come out again and in the next episode or so. We're not going to miss out any comment you leave. We're going to read it out to the people. And if we find your comment very interesting, we're going to invite you for a conversation. So, yeah, thank you. Enjoy the podcast.
Welcome back to JMB Real Talk Podcast. We're all
Let's
in
get it.
here. So I'm gonna start
Yeah.
with me. My name is Chica, as you all know, your favorite, podcaster, co-hoster, and
Yeah.
then move it to the next person. Who would like to go first?
Faisal.
Oh, oh yeah,
Ah,
yeah, 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 yeah. It's your boy
I just
Faisal.
started this
You
beautiful
already
introduction.
know.
You just decided to come and read
Let's
it.
get it.
Fine, no problem.
On to the next one.
Oh,
On to
okay.
the next one. On to the next one.
Yeah, on to the next
So
person.
It's
introduce
your boy.
yourself.
It's your boy Sharon, the
Let's
regular.
get it.
Regular. What's up, guys?
Let's get it.
All right. Well, obviously you lot know me. It's your boy JMB, aka Nesta. You can see. Oh, sorry. You can see the name right there, right there, right there. What can I? Yeah, right there, right there. Anyway, yep. We're on episode 5, guys, and
Dang,
I want
guys.
to say,
5.
yep,
Shit.
episode
Boy,
five. I want to say
Oh,
thank you all for coming today, and yeah. How's everyone doing?
we
good.
good, we good.
And I'm
How's
chilling.
everyone's week?
We
It's been
thank God.
alright.
Yeah, we thank God.
Right.
It's been
Yeah.
amazing.
Good, 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 good. So, yeah, we just like to enjoy. I hope we enjoy this podcast today. We've got, we've got Chica, we've got Faisal, Shell, and I'm not too sure, but it's a bit like this. But I don't know if we're gonna have guests to turn up on this podcast. But if they do, I'll let you guys know during the podcast. But yeah, let's kick it off and go.
Yeah. Another thing, keep watching and make sure that towards the end of this podcast, you like, subscribe, share with your friends, enemies, neighbors,
Yep,
uh, any church members as well. Okay, share with
Yes,
everyone
good.
yep.
that you have, even the people that you
Even
meet
with
on
the
the street. Just
aliens, share
share
with
with
the
them.
aliens.
For real.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get it.
hmm
All right. So Chica, you said you wanted to talk about something. What was it?
Yes, I wanted to talk about lobster, pasta and lobster. Okay, so when I say pasta and lobster, I don't know if you've seen the recent TikToks about people, particular black people, not going anymore for other black people because they feel like going with other black people is them receiving that sort of struggle love, meaning that they're struggling to receive the love that they want, whereas they'll prefer to try outside of their ethnicity and try to date white people or the so-called Oyibo people. So that's what we like. That's what we mean by pasta lobster. They took it from a song that was going viral at the time, yeah, saying that, oh yeah,
Right.
let's go for someone that's Caucasian, that's gonna be providing, that's gonna pay for the past, it's gonna give you like pasta vibes and lobster together, like yeah. So so that's one, like obviously why they brought that up. Yeah, people in the comment section, they were just talking about it, saying, yeah, it's time for us to actually date outside, not just to stick to our people because we feel like we have to, but we should explore outside. It seems like if you explore outside, you get treated better than being with the people that you know. Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, like people tend to date people tend to date what they know just for the fact that they don't know, they're not sure if dating outside will be the best thing or the best way to go about things. They're too scared of trying
Mm.
outside. Yeah. But then nowadays I'm seeing more interracial couples. I'm seeing more people exploring other ethnicities, like other cultures as well. Be more open to like accept love from like from other countries as well. Do you get it? Like not every day you want to hear the same thing, as in like, oh, my boyfriend is not taking care of me, my boyfriend is not doing this, my boyfriend is not showing me love. Okay, fair enough, this man is not showing you love, then move on. Like Look outside. Don't restrict your likes and your love to one culture, one ethnicity. Try to open your your dating site, like your way of seeing dating, like the way of you seeing dating life, yeah, in different ways, yeah. Like just be open to explore other things as well, because it's 2024. Come on, we can't just be sticking to one person just because we have to. And no one is forcing you to do that. And
Yeah.
it, yeah, what do you guys think? Sorry, because it looks like I'm just I'm just talking about it. I'm the
No, no.
Me, I just have a question for that. What about if they're
Yes, go ahead.
married? You think it's still right for the person to just move on, even if they're married?
I feel like if you get married, before you, to be honest, yeah, I don't think people get married straight away. Before you get to that stage, you definitely explore, get to know the person. But if you do happen to get married to the person and then the person suddenly changes and is showing you a totally different side of their character, then I think before you give up on that relationship, try everything. Because nowadays the divorce rates are going up. So I'll just say try all your options. And if you feel like the other side is not returning the same energy and you feel like you're not
Yeah,
loved, then you're not forced to be in a relationship where you're not loved. Sorry. At the end of the day, it's about yourself, your mental health. And if you happen to have children, you don't want to show them that that's the only love that they can get out of it. Please
Mm.
be open to
yeah,
explore, be open to date outside. Don't restrict yourself just because you think you don't have chances, you don't have options. You do have options. It's just that you don't want to see them. Or maybe you're not ready to see them. What do you all think
yeah.
about it?
I mean, that's what we're. Before you guys say something, because you were not here last week.
Mm-hmm.
We discussed about a topic that kind of correlate with this when we say what is marriage these days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what would you say in your knowledge? What do you think these days in this century that we're on now, like this what would they say, Gen V or Gen
Gen
Z?
Gen
Z.
Z.
Gen Z. Ah,
Yeah,
sister, Gen Z. Ah,
I'm not in
you're,
that gen.
you're clearly not a Gen Z.
I'm literally in between. I'm in between.
No,
Let's
you're
just put it like
not.
that. I'm
You're not,
between.
because you couldn't pronounce that Gen Z properly. Anyways.
Oh God.
Anyways,
But
I
yeah,
think
what do you think? What do you think marriage is these days,
I
basically?
think marriage is now, like, from the way I'm seeing it, people are taking it as accessory, like as in like they feel like it's just an addition. If they don't want it, they can take it out. They can come out of it. Which it shouldn't be
Yeah,
like this. It should be more a relationship. Like that is it should be the last point when it comes to relationship. Like it should be a stage, the last stage of the relationship um course, basically, like, yeah, it's process, I meant to say. So meaning that if you get into, like, you shouldn't see a marriage, you shouldn't see marriage as a way to get out of it if you're not comfortable with it, or if you don't want it anymore. You should see it as, you know what, we are in yet, so let's work on it. Like, there are going to be days where we're going to have like um uh, we're going to have like debates, we're going to have like disagreements, we're going to have like maybe arguments, but we can work on it. We can come together as adults and work on it and see how we can fix it. We shouldn't see it as, oh, you know what, I had an argument with you, I don't want it, you don't seem to listen to me, I'm out, I don't want to do it anymore. Because this by doing this, yeah, marriage is just losing its value. Like the reason, like at the end of the day, yeah, the reason why you're marrying someone, and normally it happens in the church, like, if you're marrying someone, that means you're willing, even when you're doing the vows, you literally say you're going to spend the rest of your life in sickness and in health with that person. So why do you
yeah,
think after 1 year you can just opt out? Why? Do you understand? So
e-
I think nowadays with
exactly.
the Gen Z generation, yeah, they see this as a plus, as a, like I said, an accessory, as in you add it. If you don't want it, you take it off, which is wrong. It's completely wrong. You should see it as the important stage of a relationship. And when you get to that stage where you confess your feelings to the other person in front of God, that means you have that unbreakable like relationship. Do you understand? That sort of connection that no one can come and break it. No one can do anything about it, because you, like, in front of God, you guys are not more one and one, but you're like together. You're not like two people, as in separate people. You are basically one unit joined together. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah.
What do you guys think, Faisal? Like on the topic of pasta and lobster is what it is basically. Like what
Sorry,
Chica was trying to say. I said, what do you guys think? What Chica was saying, like in this situation?
uh, so first of all, I mean, where do I start from? The whole marriage thing. Let me just start from that. The whole marriage thing. I mean, I said it last episode. Like, I still believe these days people take marriage as a business, proposal. It's different these days because due to economical standards and way of living, everyone is thinking about, how we're gonna survive tomorrow or the day after. They're not looking at
Yeah.
it like, we need to get married, we need to reproduce, or, for the sake of you love this person and you want to spend the rest of your life with this person. People are thinking about, can we actually survive for the rest of our days? This is the factor everyone is considering, which is very
Yeah.
sad. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. Anyways, back to this. Can you remind me, Chica, please, your point?
Pasta,
Just a brief point.
lobster.
Pasta and lobster.
The people dating outside of their ethnicity. Like pasta lobster means for Igbo people not dating black people because they don't want to go through struggle of, but going
Mm.
towards white people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's just stupid. First of all, I mean, like, no, for
Why do you
real,
think
that's
it's
just
stupid?
stupid. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to date someone, I mean, okay, I understand that every ethnicity has like their perks and downfalls. Is that what they say? Yeah, there are pros and cons. You get, like, it
Yeah.
depends on your taste at the end of the day and who you're vibing with and who you actually are comfortable
Mhm.
with. I
Yeah.
mean, and honestly,
Yeah.
I believe here sometimes you don't even have to choose. You don't even have a say in this shit. Let me just boast
Mm-hmm.
you. Look, as a man, I really don't think you have a say. You go with the
Mm-hmm.
options you have. That's just it. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but people around you determine the kind of people you date. If you're in a neighborhood that is like a lot of foreigners, I mean, it's pretty obvious that you're gonna end up with a foreigner. Do you get? If you're in a place
Yeah.
whereby they're like your people, then of course you're gonna end up with. That's how I think about it. Like, I believe no, people don't really
Mm,
find it.
I disagree. I actually disagree with what you're saying. And when
I
I say
believe this is
disagree,
how it is
yeah,
in my opinion. Because
yeah.
look, I'm 30. Wait, give me a second before you say your stuff. I'm 30, okay? Look. And I'm telling you that,
Damn.
look, whatever you want to tell me, I've done it. Trust me. Whatever you're
I'm
doing,
talking
I
based on
have
my
done it.
experience. No. I'm talking based on my experience because you literally
Yes,
said that the
I get
environment
your
can affect.
experience. Wait. Let me
Hey,
land, please. Let me land,
okay.
please. Look.
Faisal, please land this. This plane
Wait
is
now,
spinning
let
the
me
air
land now.
wrong. Land it.
Nesta. Look, Nesta is here, Shehu is here. We are OGs. Let me just tell you the truth.
I'm not an
Whatever,
OG. I'm
it
too young.
doesn't matter ethnicity, doesn't matter, it doesn't
Sure.
matter color, it doesn't matter race. At a point of your life, okay, you go with options that is available around you. That's how it works. Okay. Forget you have a taste. Forget you have a spec. Okay. It all comes down to who's around you?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you see? What kind of options do you have to choose from? Trust me, those are the only factors that surround your taste of women and how you actually connect with women. From a male perspective, I don't know from a woman how it works for you, okay?
Okay.
But I would like the men here to actually give me their opinion. Sean, what do you think about what I said?
To
I
back
just
you
feel,
up, basically. That's what you
so
want me to
basically, I feel people
know
should be
from you.
allowed to date, to be able to explore in other ethnicities. Your choice, basically. You have a choice to make.
But
So
do you think the environment would affect your decision on who you're going to like date?
actually, yes. When we look at,
Exactly.
yeah, it does. Like
Let me give
let's
an
look at
instance, please.
Yeah.
footballers. Let's look at Black Premier League footballers. Most of them are dating white women, and I think the reason why is because of the environment they grew up in. There are more white women around them than the normal Black women. I feel that's one of
Are
the
you
reasons.
sure it's the environment or what is expected by the society?
I don't think society judges them
That's what I'm saying.
I
I don't
think
because
think.
at the end of the day, it's a
society.
choice. You need to
I
make a
think
choice.
I think it's the society.
I mean,
I feel like there's this
I
pressure.
get what.
Talking about footballers, yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
there's pressure that you need to date a white person to be able to succeed in your football career. Because like, let's be honest, there are people that have been they went through hell with a black person while they were like trying to build their career, and then when they get to that top level, they dump the black person and move to dating
yeah.
white people. Do you
Mm.
understand? Just to fit in that society. Do you get it? So
Yeah,
it's
you're
not really
actually
about
right.
the environment. Do you get it? Like,
Guys,
yeah,
but do you know that sometimes they don't actually think so deep about all this stuff? That's what's driving me crazy. These guys, I'm telling you, sometimes they just like this white woman, you know, that they just find is sexy, and they just have shit, and shit just goes sideways. This guy, sometimes, yeah, this guy, I'm telling you from a man, guys, now why are you guys talking like this? Give me your opinion from a man perspective. Guys, sometimes you don't even look at is this black or white? You just wanna see what's going on.
Now,
Mm,
to be fair,
Sometimes.
it comes from my own. Yeah, it comes down to preference. You could either
yeah,
have your own preference of like what you prefer, and like if you feel like you feel this is better for you, or a chick. I don't know who said it was a chick or Pfizer, where you
hmm
can't stand. You can't stand dating your own type of your own ethnic group. Like the experience you've had there in your past relationship scares you to but other thing is like people have preferences as well. Like you
definitely.
but
can't
I
just
don't think.
say
I'm sorry. You said something about let's say you have a bad experience with a certain ethnicity group, a certain ethnical group.
That's the
yeah.
thing. Yes,
It doesn't really. I don't think that justifies it, to be honest, because you could date
no,
from another race and
It
still.
can. It
that
can.
can, that can.
Because when you date someone that is from
But
your own
why though?
same, and then you feel like these people, your problem is too much. I've heard people saying that, like from a black person to a black person, saying black girls drama is way too much. Meanwhile, sometimes it's the other way around.
Yeah, but
But
sometimes you
from
could
their
be
own
speaking the other side
experience,
Yeah,
and still
yeah,
face that same ground.
from their own experience, they feel like black girl drama is too much for them, and they can't deal with that. So they're looking for soft life, like you said last time. They're looking for soft life, but it's not that they're looking for soft life. They don't want the drama that they're getting from their own people. So they feel like, okay, let me try something else, and they feel like this is more beneficial for them. So
and
Mm,
that is
what
another
it
aspect,
is,
and then the other
Okay,
aspect is preferences as well,
I was
yeah.
even
like what
gonna.
you find
Yeah,
attractive.
I was also going
let's
to
have.
add, link back to what Sion said, yeah. Like there are situations, for example, lesbians, yeah. Some people become lesbian as they grow up because they've had like a certain situation, like bad experience with men. So they're like, you know what, I don't want men. But let me give you an example. Amber, the lady from Love Island, she won one season of Love Island with a guy. They were together, but then later when they got the money, he literally cut off his life completely. And then since then, next you know, she came back on online. She was posted on social media on newspaper for the fact that she decided to start dating girls. Do you understand? She
Mm-hmm.
switched up, gender and decided to date girls this time around. So it, experience can actually affect the people that you date, in the future. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, guys, to back up my point that I said earlier,
Hmm?
these guys, first of all, can I just give an illustration? Let's say, for example, you guys know the whole burden system, right? You know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, when you see the same set of people around you, you kind of get familiar with this and you create like a pattern in your head. So let's say, for example, now the point is that if you live, let's say you're a black person and your community, your school, your maybe the close place you go, they're full of foreigners or like white people, I don't know. And maybe the only person you get to actually have a conversation is a white person. Do you understand? So I'm just saying, like, sometimes, do you understand? Your environment has a way of pushing you towards you not even having to choose. I mean, if the closest woman you've had a conversation with in like a year is a white woman from your, I don't know, from your neighborhood that is doing some shit that you guys actually talk, not that you are into even white woman, but because this person is in your path, this is what you are more exposed to. Now you're a black youth that have black friends and black shit going on, but because of the environment you're in and the people you're kind of exposed to, you start falling for whitey. Now, we have a lot of people like this. In case you don't know, most mixed race couple, ask them, you would find out that they weren't even looking. It just happened. They just ended. They're people that probably was dating a black woman for the rest of their life, but they just kind of had one inter meeting with some white woman, just found out like,
One
oh
night
wow,
stand. Hmm.
bam, I think I like white women and just stay with the white woman. Do you understand? Sometimes something different is like wow to you. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Uh,
So I don't know. I believe like sometimes it's just like okay, if you're dating a black woman, it's a different pattern, it's a different way of relationship is more different because you're both the same thing, you have the same culture most likely or some similarities. But when you come with someone else that's like from a different culture and like you just feel that click and you feel like, you know what, fuck, this is relaxing. That's how they end up with interracial couples if you don't know. You understand? It's not
I,
like some people just
yeah.
wake up and be like, oh yeah, I want to go like this, because black women are too much problem. They just found out that, oh, this option is actually cool.
Okay, so
That's the
You know
but
what?
story.
You know what? I
if
feel
I
people.
take,
Sorry,
yeah,
I feel people should be allowed to date whoever
yes,
they
people
choose to
should be
date.
allowed to
But
date. Yeah.
my problem is, don't tear down a particular race because you met,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
something that, yeah, don't tear down a particular race. I just feel just move on. If you know that person works for you, just move on with the person, but don't make reference to the other ethnical group and be comparing. And that's where you get a problem.
Just childish, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, childish.
yeah.
I
So
don't know who has problem with this though. For me, I see no issue with it. At the end of the day, if you are just dating a human.
no. I've met people who feel like
No, no. Yeah.
this. I met someone who told me that black women are actually the problem.
Mm.
Ah,
Yeah. Same.
No,
Yeah,
a lot of
Same.
people
yeah.
have a lot to say. No, a lot of people
nah,
Trust
have a
for
lot
me.
real
to
though.
say. Particularly black men, they like to bash black women by saying, "Oh, like I like to date white women because they're not like black women." Why are you bashing another ethnicity? Why can't you just say, "I
Exactly.
like to date white women because they do great this that"? Why do you need to say, "Oh, I like this because these other ones"? Shut up. Who
Yeah.
asked for your opinion on the other ones? Stick to what you like. At the end of the day, we all have preferences, like, Faisal said. So it's fine. So why the need of you bringing other people down? What's the
Mm.
point? So like, what is that going to prove? That you're dumb. That you're dumb. That you're still childish. Because your point is not making any sense. Your point is not pointing. Do you get it? But yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Right.
Anyways,
Okay. So, what was the other thing you got in mind, Chica, that you wanted to talk about, basically?
I think I wanted to talk
Because I know
about.
you said you've got somewhere to go, so I
Yes,
just wanted you to talk about this.
I think I was gonna say like people in diaspora losing touch with their culture and their language. No one really talks about it, so why can't we
Very
just
true.
crack on it and address it?
Very true.
Yes,
Yeah.
Very, very
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
because yeah, I was gonna say
Who
that. Who
who
wanna
here
go
still
first?
speaks the language?
I do.
I
Man,
understand it. I can say
I
few things,
try.
but I'm not fluent. I'm not.
If I saw you say you try. Me, I
This
used
guy,
to
I'm trying.
obviously. When I was young, I could speak Igbo, but but I can't even speak or understand Igbo. Like I know it's bad, but I could understand a bit. Like if my mom, she still speaks. My mom, she's Yoruba, but she speaks Igbo as well a little bit. So when she speaks Igbo to me, I understand what she's saying because it's not as Igbo is not as actually like strong as actual Igbo person. So I understand what she's saying. But yeah, even Yoruba, I speak a little bit. I understand Yoruba, but not the actual hard Yoruba slang and all this kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, so it's just to say, like, a lot of us here nowadays, we're not really speaking our language. We're not even putting the effort to learn our language. Like, we're so quick to say, you know what, I want to learn how to speak French because I'm going to go to France. I want to learn how to speak Spanish because I want to be singing this beautiful song in Spanish. But then when it comes to Igbo, we're like, you know what, there's not enough resources. My parents did not teach me how to speak. And I'm like, excuse me, hello, 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 stop there. Why are we blaming it on our parents? Yes, it's true. Parents, yeah, they do have some sort of fault in it at the start. You could have used that as an excuse at the beginning. But now, what's stopping you from learning? Because, like, if you're able to tell other people that you're willing to pick another language and learn French, why can't you put the same energy for your language? Do you understand? Because
yeah,
if you look around, yeah, Asians, well, again, Spanish people, all these people, yeah, they speak their language. They
Yeah.
they don't care about where they live, where exactly. Like you can find, even if they were in Nigeria, they'll still speak their language. We have Chinese in Nigeria. Do they speak? Do
yeah.
they speak our own language?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably speak
Some
our
of them
language. They
do.
probably speak. They probably speak English, but do they really care about speaking proper English? No, they don't. But when it
No, I mean,
comes
some
to,
of them speak Yoruba.
but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, some of them do. Like you just say, some of them do. But I can
Yeah.
say the same thing with
She
us.
was surprised. She was surprised to hear some of
Just
them
a
too.
tiny bit.
I've seen a
Yeah,
Chinese person
I was
speaking
like,
She
Yoruba. It's
was
on
flattered by
I
the
Instagram.
was
fact
like
that
Yeah.
some.
surprised. But
There are lots of them
I'm not
actually.
going based on the little percentage. I'm going based on the, like, the bigger one, the bigger population. A lot of us here can't, like, a lot of us, we can't really speak the language. I'm not just talking about other people. I'm talking for myself too. You know, like, I feel embarrassed sometimes about it. Yeah, try to hide it,
Yeah.
but it's a thing where uh, I'm
If,
trying. Like, I can't
you
come
know,
and keep
with the
myself, right?
with the whole language barrier thing, yeah, I just feel like for me, I feel like every country, every nation should be teaching their country English. It saves the hassle of having to understand somebody else or what they're saying. Like we all just need to speak English to be as one, because a lot of all this, for instance, now I don't speak. My wife is Italian.
Hmm.
Yeah, her parents they're from Albania. They speak Albanian and Italian. My wife speaks a little bit of Albanian, but she's losing. I can tell she's losing the touch of the Albanian tongue in her own aspect. But the thing is, I don't understand what they say. You get? I'm starting to pick bit by bit. It would be more beneficial for me if they spoke English. You get? So the whole, we have to speak our tongue. Yes, it needs to be there, but at the same time, there needs to be a mutual ground communication in that aspect. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I actually agree with that, but I feel Western education has a role to play in this. I'm not joking. I'll give you an example. I went to my primary school was a British school, like we had the British headmistress and all that. So they made
Yeah,
it seem like speaking in your own language or trying to communicate in your own language was a bad thing. They'll say, "Oh, you're speaking vernacular. You're not allowed
I
to do
didn't
that."
tell you.
Yeah, it's true. They actually did,
which is wrong.
which is wrong. Like that's your
Yeah.
culture. That's like you need to embrace it. So they made it feel like, oh, you're saying jargons, you're saying
Bro,
rubbish. Da, 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 da. They
bro,
made it.
this shit you just said just unlocked a lot of
In
unnecessary.
America, I'm not gonna lie here. In America, I got detention for swearing at someone in Yoruba. Not really swearing. Like I was like, I got so angry because someone pissed me off here, and then I said to the person like, "Go sit your ass down." Like, good Lord Joko Jare. Like I just said, and he literally went to report me that I was swearing at him in a different language, and I got detention for that. And they asked me, "What do you mean? Like what you just said to him?" I was like, "I told him to go sit his ass down." and I
No,
got
this guy
detention
we
from
dey
that.
even talk for Nigeria. This is
So
Nigeria. Nigeria in a fucking British primary school. Omo, they still treat you like trash for your own country. When they call
Yeah,
your own language vernacular.
yeah.
That's
They
the
say you're
worst.
speaking vernacular.
Now,
They
what did
just
they
make
take
it
to
wrong.
capture kids back then? Do you understand? But you know what? I don't know how it is these days, but honestly, when I was growing up, I learned how to speak Yoruba and Hausa until today. This guy, the fact that I can speak these two languages is fucking awesome. But these days, now that I've lived in England and Cyprus, I'm forgetting how to speak. And that's why whenever I go back to Nigeria, I try my best to speak as much Hausa as I can. And look, the funniest part is that my mom can speak both languages. So when we speak, I'm like switching both. That's how I test myself, this guy.
Mm,
That's the only literally time I take my time to speak Yoruba and
yeah,
just speak Hausa, bam, bam, bam. Take balance and more. But yeah, apart from that, man, living abroad can be very tiring and very
yeah. It's true.
can just be exhausting, man. Even the English self, sometimes you meet people that can't speak English and you have to fucking speak some kind of English that don't make sense just to kind of be on their level. And of
Yeah.
creating this English that doesn't exist just so you can pass this knowledge. Yo, it's exhausting, man.
I'm not going to lie. That's why I like the Indians. If you have Indians in your place of work, they always communicate in their language. I
Straight
actually
up.
like them for that because
Straight up.
they always communicate in their language, so they keep that culture, they keep that
Yeah,
language.
that's what the Asians,
Yeah,
Chinese, Indians, what's Philippines, all them
yeah,
lot. Like they keep their language. They're serious about
yeah.
it. Keep their
They
language.
even speak it in the place of work, and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry, you can't do that." Da, da, da. But they still don't
See
care. They still do the
see what
same
I'm trying
thing.
to say? It's us that we are mumus. We are just forgetting everything. We are just we will
I don't
be
know,
quick to
everybody
be
wants to
doing
speak English.
we'll be quick to be doing weddings, these big weddings, like traditional weddings. But when it comes to just speak small Yoruba, small Igbo, we are there looking at each other, we're
Yeah.
looking through our eyes, say, I don't understand, can't speak. Let's switch it
So
up.
you can't speak
Go back to
Yoruba like this.
She's
ah.
Is that
evil.
what you're saying?
I'm
What
Igbo.
language are you?
she's
You are
Igbo.
Igbo.
Igbo, right?
So sorry, I'm
You are
Igbo.
Igbo.
I understand it. I can say a few things, but I'm not fluent. And this one say like I'm not talking just for others. I'm talking for myself. Do you get it? Like I'm embarrassed. It's not as if
Ah,
I'm.
Omo, you should be embarrassed too.
Huh?
Almost
You
straight
need
up.
to
You
cover
should
your
be
face.
embarrassed.
Hey, hello,
You need
hello.
to be
You people are not. It's
embarrassed.
not as if you're the best. Don't be moving as if you're all that.
No,
You, if I say you say you're not even sure, you say you're there. You,
no, no.
Nesta, your own is 50-50. You say you used to speak Igbo, but
I
that
don't
doesn't
even
even
speak Igbo
count.
anymore. That's the thing. Yeah.
That does not even count. And then Sean, I don't know why you're coming for me. Please, you can't even speak yours.
Seriously, I can speak Yoruba. Don't try me.
That's what you're
Show is
thinking in your
Yoruba.
head.
Show is Yoruba. That's the thing.
Yeah, I
So
can speak
I think the
Yoruba.
reason, no, my one, yeah, my one. I think you guys will understand my one. My one is that my first language was Igbo, but you know, growing up with my mom and brothers, they all speak their Yorubas and everything. So I had to learn Yoruba, and
Mm,
I can't keep both languages. For me, knowing that English is another thing I need to learn is like knowing three languages and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So one had to
Better.
go.
No
So now I
excuses.
have to learn Italian. So
Let
basically,
pick
my
up Italian,
brain,
pick up Yoruba. You can do it. You're still young.
I know I can
Okay?
do it. I
Young.
know I can do it. I
Okay?
know I can do it. But that's the thing. The Igbo one,
Leave the Igbo side. To be honest, yeah, it's not as if you
don't
have
let your people
Come,
hear you.
huh?
Nesta. So you can
Don't
only
let your
speak
people
English.
hear
This
you.
one you are
Yeah, I'm
telling
so
me.
sorry, guys. If you're listening to this podcast, he's half, but it's more
Nesta.
related to the Yoruba side. It's more
Yeah,
around Yoruba, so you might as well just pick up Yoruba before you start coming for me
yeah.
saying why am I bashing Igbo? I'm Igbo too. Oh, please, calm down. Okay, do you know why you know Ikwoku? Okay, thank you. All right,
Nesta,
let's
so
move
you
Eh?
can speak only one language. Is this what you can speak only English? Is this what you are telling me right now?
No, I can speak Yoruba. Not as hard as people speak it, but I can speak Yoruba.
Can you really have a conversation in Yoruba properly?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're speaking the easy part of Yoruba to me, I can speak back to you.
So you can speak two languages, English and
Yeah,
Yoruba.
yeah.
Mm.
And then you can add, and you can add 10% of Italian there.
No, I think we'll
10%.
add 1%, 1%,
Well, yeah, 1% is still good.
1%.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Right.
All
I
right, my
think Chica,
people. We're
you're
moving to the
leaving
next
us
one.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave
No
soon, but
problem.
let's can catch up on the next one and then I'll leave halfway, okay? So the next one is artists playing with Christianity but won't dare do the same with Islam. Okay, so what do you guys think about it? So let's just, talk about it.
Come again. Can you repeat it? Artist what?
Artists playing with Christianity but won't dare do the same thing with Islam.
I think I know where
I,
this
I
is
just
going.
think Muslims don't misbehave like that. That's just about it.
No, I think
No,
Muslims
no, no,
don't.
I
no,
mean,
no, 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 no. Listen, Muslims that be misbehaving with our like with our religion. Let's give it example. Let's use this artist. What's his name? Forgot his name. The one that did the one
Are
with
you talking
long
about
trousers.
Asake?
Ashake.
Oh,
Thank you.
actually, yeah.
Okay, so Asake, let's talk about him. He released a
okay.
recent video of his
Yes.
music, and
Mm.
that was him playing, toying with Christianity. Because how are you wearing, dressing up
He's
as a
dressed
priest?
as a pope as well.
Yeah, as
Mm.
a pope as well in a church. I didn't watch it fully. I couldn't go through it because I was like, I'm not having it
Okay.
because
First
me
of all,
watching it is entertaining that. Okay.
before you finish all this your rant, first of all, who told you Asake is a Muslim? Who told you? Did anyone tell you that Muslim community say, look, Asake is a Muslim?
Hello, 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 hello. I said that Ashake, based on his parents, if you go and do your own research, they
Yes,
were
I
Mm.
know
Muslims.
he's
So
from a Muslim family.
I'm
I
not just,
get you.
I'm not trying to say that he actually accepts the fact that he's Muslim, but he has a Muslim Islam background. Do you understand?
Yes,
So
yes,
if he believes in it or he doesn't believe in it, then that's his
yes.
own. But you can't come
Okay.
and talk with Christianity because you feel like you have that freedom to do that. This is the
Yes,
reason why we're
yes,
addressing it
but
now.
you have a problem with Asake now, not with Muslim toying with
Yeah,
us.
I think that's the
Yeah.
best.
No,
You
but
don't
he's
understand.
just an
You cannot
example.
be
He's
No,
just
creeping
an
up topic
example.
like that.
But he's an
no, it's not that
example.
she's saying she's
An
gone issue
example.
Yeah, who
Muslim.
else?
It's
Who
like
else? Tell me another one. Give me another
artists
But
example.
cannot. Huh?
Lester, please,
Give me
please
another
back me up,
example.
please, because why she's attacking me?
What's
Why she
this?
stop attacking me? Oh,
This guy as
stop
well.
oh.
What's his
I'm not
name?
attacking you.
This guy as well did the same thing. This American rapper Lil
Is it
X.
XXX?
Lil
I think
No,
he
Nas,
passed
no,
away.
Lil
Lil
X,
Nas,
Lil Nas.
Yes.
Lil
Thank
Nas.
you. You
He
see?
did the same as well.
Mm-hmm.
Leonas is
Yeah,
Muslim.
he's not Muslim,
No,
but
no,
I think the question is,
Pfizer is
The
not getting
point
what we're
is
saying.
not where what
What are
they
you
are.
guys
We
saying
don't care
exactly?
what
I
they
don't
are.
understand.
We care
Please
about
explain to
why
me.
are you using religion like that? Do you get it? Oh,
So
there's
Why are
another
they
basically,
one. This one,
using
I
religion? Those
forgot his
artists,
name.
right?
He's this
yeah.
one. This one that I said I'm never gonna watch any of his music videos. This one
Okay.
that is Nas. Is it Nas? No, no,
Lil
no.
Nas X, Lil
Lil
Nas.
Thank
Nas. That's
you.
also.
Hey,
You know what I
I just
think?
feel artists disrespect
See,
Christianity a
as
so
I
lot, but
said,
they won't dare do the
disrespectful.
same.
first of all,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
guys, this is what I think. You see,
Yeah.
the Christian artists, okay, they allow this to happen.
I don't
Believe me
think
or not.
we need
No,
to
no,
bring
no,
in
no, no.
Christian
Yes, so
activism.
this guy, yes, religion has something to do. Wait, this guy. See, shey you don't see, say, as you grow rich, for your
Mhm.
heart, all the years you don't live, you don't see one song where they go write some prophet name
Mhm.
or some name where no suppose write. They use and they do all this rubbish song and they no burn your house.
Trust me. True.
That's why Chica said artists don't toy with Islam.
Islam, yeah,
Thank
really.
you. That's the thing. You see what I'm
Like
trying to
they
say?
wouldn't do that.
They
They
wouldn't play
like
with
if
your
you dare
religion.
do that,
That's the
you
thing. They
know
wouldn't
you're
play with
gonna get like serious
yeah,
Yeah. There's going to
repercussions.
be serious
Yeah,
repercussions.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
repercussion
on
on
the
it.
other side,
So
I feel like we are not standing for what is wrong. Do you understand? When we see situations like this, we don't really say much. We don't really bring it up like that. As because if it was a Muslim person and he saw something like and he was, to see something like this, he would definitely report it. They'll bring it up. They'll drag
Yeah,
it.
they take it
They'll
more serious.
they'll take it to another level. But us Christians, we're like, what are we doing to stop this from happening? Why are we
I
taking it and
know.
not reporting it? Why are we not doing anything about it? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's not the
Yeah.
same energy. It's not. I'm not seeing the same consistency. It's just 50-50. Anyways, guys, I need to go. Peace
No
out.
problem. No worries.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Take
Guys,
care.
keep following me on Instagram. Show me some love. If you want to see more of my face, follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me, then you're not gonna see me anymore. Okay. Okay. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye. Bye.
It's just
Right.
the
So I think, yeah, I think Pfizer is having some technical issues. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people have actually spoken on this. When Leonard's ex or whatever his name, when he did the same thing, they a lot of people attacked him on that. A lot of people condemned him for doing that. Like he had to come out to apologize because he knew most of the things were wrong. To be fair, even me, I didn't watch the video. As soon as I saw the cover, I was
Can you
like,
see me?
"Yeah, yeah, we can hear you."
yeah.
So yeah, as soon as I saw the cover, I was like, "Nah, it's not for me. It's not for me." And Ashake's one, well, I didn't even finish watching the video as well as Chica because I was like, this is not for me as well. I'm a Christian. Like I could be an artist, I could be the richest person, like wherever I want. I could have the hell of a money, but I wouldn't be mocking, my culture
I will even bring
or
religion.
my religion or something. I wouldn't even bring religion to it because the music you're making is not religious. You get what I mean? It's religious to the non-religious people, like to non-believers. So maybe preach on that, not preaching some
Against
like mixing preaching into another preaching. Sure, you get what I mean?
mm,
But yeah, and like what Faisal said, like you when you say the only people you have to blame is the Christian people, right?
Of course, now you guys allow it.
Yeah,
The thing is that, yeah,
exactly.
back to what I was
Hey,
saying.
when you said you guys allow it, the first thing I thought was when that kind of weird shit happened.
You guys allow it. You even hype it up.
You
That's the
get
problem. You guys even hype it up.
exactly when he
You
said he
don't
wanted to do
condemn it.
Christian music and he was doing rubbish, mocking it and stuff like that, doing
calling himself
like
Jesus.
all those kind of things. Like you need
Yeah.
to. That's where Christian people need to speak up. They
I
need
just
to be
think
like,
our
listen,
Christian society we're
you
just
can praise God, but don't bring your industry into it.
yeah.
You get so that's what I take from that when you said you can only blame the Christianity people. Like
The
no one could
Christianity
stand up to these
society,
people.
yeah.
Yeah. But when she was saying what she was saying, Faisal, that you were missing was that she wasn't blaming Islam. She wasn't saying the people that are doing it are Islam. She's saying that artists are doing it to Christians to mock Christianity can't do it to mock Islam.
Yeah, they dare not do
Yeah,
it.
that was my point, and I was trying to tell her that this is because that you don't see no Islam Muslims doing it. Do you not understand? It's the whole
Yeah,
point. You don't see a Muslim doing it, but you see Christians doing this shit. Do you
yeah,
get it?
true.
You see a Christian just wake up one morning and do some next level shit. You're like, what the fuck? But this guy's a Christian.
Mm,
You don't see no
Yeah,
Muslim up there doing all this shit. Do you see that? No, you don't. A proper
yeah,
Muslim will not even go and be a freaking celebrity to begin with that is gonna flaunt that much. Do you get what I mean?
yeah.
Do you understand
yeah.
it? Because
I
it's
mean,
not tolerated. So the whole point of you now comparing it means that one takes it and one really doesn't. Like the fact that you are even a Muslim, you would not think about being this celebrity and living this celebrity lifestyle. It's not
Yeah.
part of you being a Muslim. Do you
yeah,
know?
Mm,
So
yeah,
it's not comparable. That's my point. Do you get it? You can't compare because you can only compare if they actually endeavor themselves in this kind of acts. Do you get?
yeah.
yeah.
That's what
No,
I'm
I get
trying
what
to.
you
And
mean.
she was using Ashake for an example, and I wanted to explain her that look, Ashake doesn't stand for Muslim. Ashake is just being Ashake on his own. Can be a Muslim
Mm,
guy, but you cannot use Ashake for an example. That's why I said name me other Muslims that are doing it because you can't see them doing it. That's why you don't see people mocking Islam because they
Yeah.
don't put it in that kind of limelight. It doesn't belong there. Do you get it? So you put in that comparison is what I'm trying to say. Like you
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't feel like that.
true.
I mean,
Uh,
you don't see people going around with moon crest chain. I mean,
But the cross,
do you see? Only of I don't see them. Carry big ass moon crest chain, but they see big ass cross up and down now. You understand? Now lifestyle, they don't turn on to lifestyle. So that
yeah.
is trending. So people gonna trend with it. It's allowed,
yeah.
and then they start doing some next level shit within our the vex. Now, now allow them now. Abi,
True. So
That's
next,
true. That's
yeah.
true.
it is what it is at the end
Um,
of
Did any of you see the girl that was charged for killing her two friends that were talking in the back of her?
May. I saw
I
that.
saw I
I
saw
never
the
opened.
news.
I
I saw
never
the news.
opened it. Please give me the insight. I'm very interested in hearing.
Oh, you didn't see it? I sent it to you on Instagram.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I saw the headline, just never watched it.
Yeah. So basically, she was our two friends were twerking on the, I think it was a balcony
No, no, in the car.
in the car or in the car,
Yeah,
in it
yeah. They were
balcony.
coming back from the club. They had drinks and everything. They were coming back and they were talking at the back seat. Apparently, the girl driving did the area she was driving through was like 30 miles per hour, but she was doing double the speed limit.
So she
Yeah.
was
And
on.
an accident happened, and our friends flew.
While they were
Flew.
twerking,
Now,
they just
who is
flew.
who? The thing is here,
Bruh,
they're
so
both
they
to
twerked
blame.
to their death.
No, no, no. But the person driving is obviously going to take the fall. I'm sorry.
True. That's the thing. They will take the fault, but it's both of them because if that's why there's a law of wearing seatbelts.
Mm,
They
Like,
were twerking to death.
did she tell them to start twerking at the back?
it's not about telling them. They're all having fun.
Is it,
Obviously,
exactly. A lot of people do this. Like they go out for a drink. You know, one person is driving drunk, the other two people are misbehaving at the back or doing things at the back,
mm,
and then they're all like having vibe, playing loud music, not
yeah,
even paying attention to side mirrors or road or anything. They just because they're used to driving on that road. Trust me, a lot of people can be used to a road, but you never know what can happen.
mm,
Like anything can happen to that same road that you've been driving for so many years and shit goes left. But
yeah,
to me, I don't even know. Like, yeah, she was found guilty, but I feel sorry for her. At the same time, I don't feel sorry for her because of those two friends that got killed. They
yeah.
have families. They've got families, so
It's
it's a sad
unfortunate.
one.
It's unfortunate.
It's
Let me
what,
not tell you
yeah,
the crazy part about that thing. When it was on Shadeborough, do you read like the comment sections and like this blogs and all that stuff?
yeah. Some of them
The
were
shade,
jokes.
the shit, yeah, people actually joke with it. The Shadeborough, I saw one comment that the guy was like, "Well, good riddance to bad rubbish, something, something that at least they would have been two black women. They attacked them as being two black women. That okay, we lost two black women who would have ended up being single moms. I'm like, people are actually disgusting. On people lost their lives, and that's the next thing you could do. I come to the comment section to say like, nah, people actually messed up.
You see, it's Americans. This is what we're talking about.
It's
This
not.
is
It's not even
American.
American, but the
Like
person they obviously.
talking about black people dying and being baby mamas is better than dying and being a baby mama.
I took a screenshot of that comment.
this person, this person has something against baby mamas.
Yeah, yeah. The guy wrote good riddance. They were probably going to be future single mothers who contribute nothing to society, anyways.
Bro,
Imagine.
Yeah,
damn.
that comment was so disgusting. I was angry. I just had to like,
Comments like that, they need to report. Like,
yeah,
just
it's
rubbish.
absolutely disgusting.
But
Like,
this
why would
guy,
you do something
but
like
this
that?
guy, they were twerking on the back seat and they died while twerking.
No, it's crazy, man.
Bro, waiting they won't go talk for heaven. Say Omo Baba God we dey twerk when we die.
Bro, it's crazy. They probably
Bro,
haven't,
so say people can't even know say na twerk die. Na
bro.
twerk.
It's crazy, man. It's life. Because they were having fun, they're enjoying the moment. They didn't know something could
Ah,
Pop up
bro,
in there.
you twerk till you die. Now, where did they call twerk die?
Yeah,
Bad.
bro, sad.
They supposed ban twerking like this, sef.
Kid for what now?
No.
Why they bad talking? Guy,
I won't
I
be
just feel,
surprised.
I just feel people
Honestly, I
going
won't be.
to clubs should not
I'll
like
be.
drive back home. Just take a cab and save yourself.
Yeah,
Ah,
to be fair.
So now their mama go to tell their aunt, say, God forgive.
This shit is not
That
funny,
is,
bro.
it's not funny, but at the same time, the way they wrote the news as well, like
No,
that's
I
a
Yeah,
want
very.
to explain.
It's a
How you
funny way to die.
yeah.
Guy, I
Exactly.
want to explain your family member. When I do family meeting, say, I say,
Well,
make
they
them
just say
that
they died in an accident to Paris, and
ask them about how they take that at
What caused the?
12.
Yeah,
they didn't
what
wear
caused
their
the
seat
accident?
belt. They didn't wear their seat belt, and the car crashed. Simple.
Why would they?
Finito.
Why?
No, you're asking
You
too
want to
much
make me
questions.
speak
They
my
had a
name?
car accident,
No
and
be investigation. Why
it's not
were they not wearing
investigation.
their seatbelt?
That's left to them,
Left to them.
Okay,
What were they doing? Were they drunk?
hope they are not Nigerian, this guy.
bro.
Ah,
Because Nigerians would back talk about you. Only
The
those
village go hot too. The village go hot too.
you even
I
blame the
want to
parents.
tire at the can they cool at the twerk. One twerk.
Man, that's what you
oh, good. It's not. I'm sorry, everyone, for
Yeah,
laughing
we didn't
about
need
it,
to laugh
but
with
Nah,
it.
what
I'm not
we're
laughing
laughing about
about it,
something
but it's some
else.
crazy shit,
Yeah,
bro.
Something that is some crazy.
No
Yeah,
joke.
it's some
we're not
crazy
laughing.
shit.
No joke.
We're not
No
mocking
joke, bro.
We're
people.
not
I
mocking
mean,
them. It's just
Actually, it's sad.
this guy thing like this, man, they kill families. So, being in Nigeria, no heart. Say bad news happen to you. People go drag you.
yeah.
Yeah,
People
Because
drag
especially
you.
the parents.
people would drag you. One, even
Eh,
family, friends, members, they'll be like, sorry,
go
and
drag
they'll be
you.
talking about it, be like, our daughter died of twerking. Like,
God forbid, though. But
bro,
Yeah,
people be
it'd be
safe
like the
out there.
parents did not raise them well. I look at the rubbish they are doing. That the parents raised them well. Such a not happen to them.
So that girl
how,
driving, is she alive?
Paizo,
The
how
girl
Yoruba
driving,
people
is
even
she?
Yeah,
say it? How would
probably.
Yoruba people say it? Because the Yoruba will be like, a lot of my legend, Oloma,
They say,
twerking.
Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká lábúrò pé
Yeah,
ṣùgbọ́n kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kí àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n kú wọ́n jó níwájú wọ́n twerk nínú mọ́tò.
Tell you, the story
Ah,
go hardcore.
yeah.
bro, nah.
No matter go spread though. Your matter go spread like wildfire. Now you they go to talk about say for
But if you,
WhatsApp.
yeah, but if you think of it, yeah, that's why our parents are kind of strict. Like they won't let you go
Exactly. They don't want to
clubbing.
fall victim.
Yeah, they don't want to fall victims because they've seen this thing happen to people around them. So they don't. Sometimes when our parents do certain things, you'd be like, oh, they're being too strict. They actually seen like stuff happen to people, but they try to avoid it.
True.
Now, this is why parents need to be a little bit more cautious of how where their kids are going, who they're going with, what they're going to do. Home training. This is
What
where
they
home
what they see
training
on the
comes
internet
into
as
place
well.
as well. Exactly. But yeah, for me, I just feel like if they're gonna sentence her to prison, it shouldn't be a very high one because
So the girl is alive. Wait.
Yeah, she's alive. The girl driving is
yeah,
alive.
The girl driving is alive. Now only I know die.
No, I think there was a guy in the car as well, but the guy suffered like brain injury or something.
So now only okay. Wait. Did she press brake and then two of them flew?
I think it was even a convertible, so
They flew out the door or what?
they flew out
They flew out the door, both the girls twerking.
they flew out the roof. The car turned upside down.
But she where they drive, she survived.
Yeah. Apparently
And then
there
she
was
knocked
news that
someone again.
she told no one to call the police or the ambulance, whatever. That they would just say it was a hit and run situation, trying to cover up herself.
that's where she fucked up.
Yeah.
That's where she fucked
So
up.
she even tried
She
to
probably
play.
Tried to cover up and
Fat.
yeah.
she could have gotten
Yeah,
a
tried to play
reduced
fat again.
sentence, but No.
Was she drunk, by the way? Was she under?
She was under the alcohol limit. Like she
Okay,
was.
so okay. Now drunk drives. She don't even first of all commit
No, she
offense.
wasn't drunk. She wasn't drunk, but she was okay to drive. She wasn't under the alcohol, and she wasn't above the limit.
Did
Yeah.
they do a test for her to confirm this?
They will. If you're in an accident, they'll check your blood samples.
Yeah, they'll check your blood sample, they'll tell
Yeah,
you to blow and everything.
yeah,
But even with that, still, obviously, all this has to do with the influence. The thing is, you driving, you as a person driving, even if you're not drunk or anything, it comes down to the people, obstructing your driving ability because they can be distracting you. Them twerking, you can 1 minute just say, "Let me look at the mirror and see what they're doing," and then
Mhm.
you just lose control of what you're doing.
For
So
this case, I just feel like they were unlucky. It was just a
yeah,
bad,
yeah.
it was a bad one. Yeah,
it was
I
their
just
time.
for me,
Their
at
time.
may their soul rest in peace, and we're
Um,
sending our condolences to their parents, families, and friends. And yeah, we're hoping whoever was found guilty, that she gets a fair judge case, and
yeah, she probably
doesn't
go
lose
down
the rest of
for
it.
manslaughter.
Yeah, but at the
Yeah,
same time, they need to look at it in different perspective. The two people that died were not on seatbelt, so you can't control that. You as a driver, you can just say you told them to, but it's your words against people that passed away, which is irrelevant.
yeah.
So
She
anyway,
probably.
yeah, before we go, I just wanted us to talk about one thing that obviously we spoke about this. I think we spoke about Kendrick shooting a shot at the so-called Big Three. J. Cole responded. What was that?
Pause, please.
Yeah. So obviously we've used an hour to talk now, so we're gonna continue these topics next week. I just want to say thank you everyone for showing up today. Obviously, she had to go early. She had a meeting to attend, and hopefully we'll see everyone available for next weekend, same time. And once again, I want everyone to make sure they click the like button, subscribe. Please subscribe and share with your family, your friends. Let them watch. And hopefully, everyone is enjoying the JMB Real Talk podcast. And if you've got something you want to talk about, you're obviously welcome to discuss any topic. Or
Yeah,
if you want to have an opinion of what we said so far on all of the episodes, you're obviously welcome to do that as well.
and we'd
So,
like to get
yeah,
more topics from you guys that you might find interesting and you feel we could debate on.
Please,
You
yep,
guys want to suggest on topics.
for real,
yep,
Like,
suggest
yep,
some topics, man. Down the
yeah.
comment.
yep.
Down the comment. Let's get
And
it.
we
Let's
want
get it.
feedback as well. What do you think? What do you think you guys we could do to improve the podcast and like
Yeah,
well,
Exactly.
good feedback as well?
Exactly. We
yeah,
need massive feedback so we can
Yeah,
improve. The better we
yep.
improve, the more entertaining it is
I
for you
mean, it
The
guys.
is.
more entertaining it is, yeah.
Thank you
All
guys for
right. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a good week. Bless.
Bye bye.